Hello and welcome back to the channel. In a video that I posted a couple of weeks ago, I told you what generally happens during the two final months of the fiscal year when it comes to visa issuances in the diversity visa program. In that video, I also shared with you the general trend that occurs in visa issuances during the entire fiscal year. To provide you with more details, we said that the fiscal year could be divided into three parts. The first part comprises the first 3 months or first quarter of the fiscal year, that is October, November, and December. During those 3 months, we said that visa issuances are generally low. And that is why, for example, in the DV 2024 program, we had 1,800 plus visas issued during the month of October, 2,300 plus visas issued during the month of November, and 2,400 plus visas issued during the month of December 2023. Those can all be considered as low issuances in the diversity visa program. Then the second part comprises the 7 months that follow the first quarter of the fiscal year, that is from January to July of the new year. And we indicated that during this second part, visa issuances are average. In other words, issuances could be anywhere from 4,000 to in excess of 7,000 visas. And then the third part of the fiscal year comprises the two final months, that is August and September, when there's generally a surge in visa issuances. You could have as many as more than 10,000 visas issued in each of those two final months. So now we are in the second part of the fiscal year according to what I just explained. And earlier this month, Zaticius released on his website the statistics for the month of February when it comes to visa issuances in the DV 2024 program. And when we consider those statistics, we see that they are actually on par. They actually confirm what we said concerning visa issuances during the second part of the fiscal year. That is, the fall between 4,000 and 7,000 plus. For the month of January, we had 4,400 plus visas issued. And for the month of February, we just saw that we have 4,700 plus visas issued. And then whenever the statistics for the month that follow February are published, you will observe that they fall within that range. So for the month of March, for example, April, May, June, and most likely the month of July, you will see that issuances fall within that range, that is the 4,000 to 7,000 plus range. Now, there is something, I don't know whether you have observed that, we've identified the range to be 4,000 to 7,000 plus. But according to what we just saw for the months of January and February, issuances are on the lower end of that range. That is 4,400 plus for the month of January and 4,700 plus for the month of February, as we said. Now, what I want to draw your attention to is having such a range. Why is it that issuances for those 2 months, and then I say that that trend is going to continue for the month that will follow February, why is it that the issuances are on the lower end of the range instead of being spread out over the range? Now, this may surprise you, but that takes us back to what we have been saying throughout the DV 2024 program, speaking about the caution that is being applied by the visa office. Because of the caution that is being applied by the visa office when it comes to the number of interviews being conducted in the DV 2024 program, the outcome is that visa issuances during this second part of the fiscal year remains on the lower end of the range instead of being spread out over the range. In other words, instead of having visa issuances to be 4,000, 6,000, possibly up to 7,000 plus, and in some cases fall back to 5,000. We just saw that issuances during the first 2 months of this second part are on the lower end of the 4,000 to 7,000 plus range. And I'm saying that for the months following February, that same trend will be experienced whenever the statistics are released. So the recently released visa issuances statistics in the DV 2024 program have actually done 2 things. Firstly, they have confirmed that during what we identified as the second part of the fiscal year when it comes to visa issuances actually fall between 4,000 and 7,000 plus. And then secondly, they have come to reinforce the observation that was done concerning the caution that we said is being applied by the visa office when it comes to interviews being conducted in the DV 2024 program. The effect being issuances remaining at the lower end of the 4,000 to 7,000 plus range that we identified. That is something that I thought it wise to share with you, especially those of you who watched the previous video in which we talked about visa issuances during specific times of the diversity visa program year. Now, as I said, the statistics for the month of February when it comes to visa issuances were released earlier this month on Issuances website. And for those of you who would like to access that page, I'm going to leave the link leading to that page just below the video. Click on that link to have more insight into what is being discussed in this video. And then finally, in case you are new to this channel, I wish to inform you that I run a guidance program for diversity visa applicants. So just in case you are in need of guidance for your diversity visa application, for example, you have been scheduled for interview but you don't know what to do next, or any other aspect relating to your diversity visa application, then don't hesitate to join my guidance program. I'm going to leave the link to the guidance program just below this video. It's going to be the second link after the first link that I spoke about. So click on that link and take advantage of my guidance program. And let me add that there is a cost attached to joining the guidance program, but it is actually worth it when you consider that it's going to avoid you from going through a lot of headache that most applicants go through. So as I said, the link is the second link below the video. Click on it in case you are in need of guidance and you can afford it. So that is it. That is what I had to share with you in today's video concerning the recently released visa issuances statistics for the month of February 2024. And with that, we've come to the end of the video. Thanks for watching it. See you, God willing, in the next one. Goodbye.